the lower half of a man, an older man, dressed nicely in noble's clothes, it seems, clearly looking up from a small hatch, most likely scouting for bugbears outside.
It's the Duke. It's the Duke. Is there room for me to, like, stand behind him, or is it just, like, a very small room?
This is a very small room, almost like a path. You think it would continue further on.
Okay.
Marcus will...
He does not seem to have noticed the mist.
Yeah, Marcus will wait for him to go up that little passageway and then follow him up in mist form.
Sure.
And then grab him. In man
Grab him.
form.
You'll turn into man form then.
Yeah.
At the same time, Chiron gets to the door.
Aha!
Well, Chiron will try to get through the door.
Door's locked.
The only way he knows how.
Chiron will frown at the door and then cast displacement, hoping that behind the door is actually space. There's
So
only
Marcus
one way to
has
find out.
The Duke grabbed, right? That's what my plan was. As soon as he went up the hatch, I would follow him and then
Not
man form
displacement.
and grab him.
Dimension door.
Chiron will cast Dimension Door. That's what I meant.
Alright,
Yeah.
Chiron gets to the area outside.
Oh,
So, wait, was I able to grab the Duke? Because I don't see, like, a token from here. Or
Yeah.
there he is. Ah, I grab him.
As she turns around and sees Marcus, grabs for his rapier.
Eh.
You get to grapple if you want.
Yeah, okay.
First a touch attack. You know the deal.
Do I have...
Or do we just... no, I
touch?
don't think you just make a grapple check, right, nowadays?
Yeah, you just make a grapple check. If he does
do you
not
have improved grapple?
if
No.
he doesn't, you get an attack of opportunity.
The Duke will attempt to stab you then as you try to sort of close in on him.
Yeah. Nice try.
Does it does? That's close.
It's close.
He
But no
steps
cigar.
tries to step back.
No. Oh, wait, hang on. Is he gonna...
Well, no.
Hang on. I don't know. Can he? Can he do that?
No, it's your turn. It's the middle of your action still
Okay.
to make your grapple check.
Yes. Botting.
41 versus CMD. That's probably a success.
So Marcus grappling.
They
Duke.
know the grappled condition.
Yeah. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no.
Huh?
Oh, there we go. I accidentally managed to move
Yeah, the Duke has now been grappled.
of my macro windows away.
Yeah, you can fix that. Let me do it.
so
Yeah.
did Chiron actually manage to get past the door?
You need dimension door, so.
Might have overshot and ended somewhere completely else.
Dimension door, 500 feet through the door.
Then again, Dimension Dooring past a door should be rocket science.
You stupid set the wrong distance. Yeah, Monica?
Yeah.
So what's the Duke going to do? He's now grappled.
Well, Marcus is grappled too.
Yeah, I have to
And you can
turn that on.
Just to make it easier to keep track of whose turn it is. Marcus got the first one. It's the Duke's now. Well, he will attempt to, since his weapon only requires one hand, he will simply attempt to kill Marcus.
Isn't it only light weapons though that you can?
No, one-handed is the
Did
rule.
they change that? Like, where's my global macro window? It's gone somewhere.
Yep, so you can full attack with a light or one-handed weapon.
Oh, how did it get all the way over there?
So one
So it
hit.
hits with one.
Oh man.
9 damage.
Let me.
That won't bypass damage reduction probably.
That doesn't damage me.
Unless it's magic silver.
Yeah. Is there a magic silver weapon?
Magic silver and cold iron. He's all three according to this.
No. It's just magic silver. The cold and the electricity is just resistance.
Cold, not cold iron.
Just
Yeah.
Marcus will attempt to pin him.
Alright.
Hang on.
Okay,
I
go to the next
need
stage.
to
Make
look
sure you
up
remember-
exactly.
Well,
That
you can make
works.
another grapple check. But this
Is it
this
just
time,
Okay.
yeah, you're making another grapple check. But this time, of course, you're clicking, of course, already grappled, and you're putting it to a more severe stage.
Yep. Okay. Grapple. Attack. Opponent already grappled by you. Yes. Badang.
Success.
Yeah.
So now the Duke
Yeah.
gains a pin condition. You keep the grappled condition.
Mm-hmm. That takes my whole thing, right? I can't just mind control him now, right? Well, he's
But
just
that took your entire turn, but now he's just slammed against the ground.
yeah. Nice try. And now he has to succeed against my grapple to get out, right?
He has to succeed twice to get out now, basically.
Yeah. Well, of the pin anyway, just once.
But a pinned creature is tightly bound. Bound and can take few action. Pinned creatures you cannot move deny its dexterity bonus. Takes an additional -4 to its armor class. Pinned creature can take mental or verbal action, but cannot cast spells with somatic or material components. If he wants to use a spell-like ability or a normal spell that does not require one with bonus, here's the equation for the check. Basically, he just can't even fight now.
Yeah.
All he can do is break out with his hands.
Kyron comes up the path and sees this.
Kyron will spend his entire round watching this ridiculous grapple fest.
Easy enough?
Marcus,
Duke
May I-
Martin of Davrin, make a will save against domination. It's like
what's your
twen-
DC?
It's 23 minus 2 on his save because of my aura.
Right, he kicked that save's ass.
Did he?
He
Okay.
doesn't give a damn. about
Was
your-
that a standard action?
Yes, that's a standard action.
Oh, so you're gonna try so you didn't actually spend your turn trying to keep
Do I
the
have
grapple.
to? Oh, do I have to maintain the pin as like a?
Yeah. You
You
still
let
have to
him
maintain
go?
the pin. Meaning now,
No,
well, he
now
still,
we're
he
just
still attempt a
normally
grapple check,
grappling,
but
and he can try to stab me again.
well, the grapple won't end. So
Right. Well, he can still stab me because I'm grappling, not just pinned. Or like he's not pinned anymore, just grappled. So he can try to stab me.
He'll try to get out.
Yeah.
To win the gravel.
Fail.
close.
Close, but no cigar.
Kyron,
I think Marcus got this.
Marcus will flash a cheesy smile to Kyron.
You
Right.
can at least block the
Do you have-
escape
do you have
if
rope?
he gets loose.
You know,
Sure, well-
that's a good idea. Let's walk here.
Marcus, do you have rope on you?
No.
Oh,
No.
you could have done the tie-up maneuver, but oh.
Yeah, I usually do carry rope. Actually, I might be. Let me check my sheet.
Well, you don't
But
have any
it's
out.
my turn. I don't have time to check.
Go make him.
No, I don't have rope. I'll. Is there a knock the hell out maneuver
You can damage him.
with my face?
You can damage. Right, by the rules, you can inflict damage to your target equal to your unarmed strike, a natural attack, or an attack made with a one-handed or light weapon. This can be lethal or non-lethal and takes no penalty on the attack roll being.
I have a natural weapon. I have a slam that does negative levels.
But you don't want a negative level and not kill him.
Yeah, negative levels won't kill him.
They will if you do it another level negative level up to his hit dice. But just hit him with your damn weapon and knock him out.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
You can do that as part of maintaining your damn grapple.
Yep, I will do that. We will. His AC's poopy. We'll power attack. We'll do -4 for the non-lethal. Right. Boom. Oh goodness, I forgot about the. I have to do the grapple thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do the grapple check to
There we go.
if you hold it this round or not.
Ignore the acid part. That I don't want to have that activated. But
Oh,
I fumbled. I fumbled.
You missed.
you did.
All right. Well, at least
You
I
are
keep him
basically just rolling around the floor, grappling an old man.
Yeah, well, he's a freaking tough old man.
Vampire baby is
Does
old man.
Kyron have any rope?
Oh, you people.
Chiron does in
tough
fact
old man.
have rope.
Tie
If,
him
if
up.
Kyron wants, he could tie him up.
I mean, there is something Marcus can do with a pinned enemy, isn't there?
Yeah. I want. Oh yes. Okay. Stay out of it.
Yeah, you get your turn. I mean, he's trying to escape.
Blah.
I just did. I tried to smack him in the face and missed.
Yeah, he tries to escape and fails.
Oh, okay.
That's how that's gonna go, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pin him then. Do I even have to like really try? Yeah, we're gonna try.
You have tried, yeah.
You got him pinned.
Oh, I've got him pinned. Okay. Well, I'm gonna drink his blood.
How do you do that?
Well, you know, my vampire. It's been a while since I've fed.
You remove your helmet.
I rip my helmet off with one hand and sink my teeth into his neck, and just kind of go crazy. But of course, I don't want to kill him. So I will. In fact, fail to type things.
A vampire can suck blood from a grappled opponent if he establishes and maintains a pin, dealing 1d4 points of Constitution damage.
Yes, and I gain.
You gain 5 hit points or 5 points of Constitution, or 5 points of temporary hit points. Sorry, not Constitution.
1d4
1 hour.
points of Constitution damage. He takes 4 con damage. He is weaker, and I gain strongerness.
So you get 5
Strength.
temporary hit points.
Yes.
Can you like feather that so you feel like, oh, he's about to die? So can you like?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to tell like how much blood he's got left. Like. Yeah.
Also, you should give us some kind of juicy description and a cheesy one-liner.
Not a. Yeah. Wait, and or instead of a cheesy one-liner.
And or.
And oh.
Just do both.
I want to suck your blood, he yells as he sinks his teeth into the Duke's neck, draining blood from the jugular artery. You know, very sloppily. Vampire fashion, you know. Not really having fed off.
This is like top shelf entertainment for Chiron right now.
So now you've
Oh.
drunken a bit of blood.
Oh, okay. Internet's working again.
Yeah, so now you've
Yeah.
drunk a bit of blood.
Can I
You're
just
still,
like?
you're still laying on top of the Duke, basically.
Yeah. I'm just gonna punch him in the face now until he's knocked out. Essentially,
So just
if he's gonna keep failing to escape, then I'm just gonna go until
Just knock him out, I guess.
Yeah, just knock him out. I couldn't resist the blood thing, and now we're just gonna deal with it.
You know, was it delicious, Marcus?
It tasted like freaking blood.
You know, how
So yes.
Quite
does
quite good blood.
does it stimulate Marcus? Does it make him desire it more?
Well, he already desires it. He's a fucking vampire.
But does he desire it more now he's got a taste of it again? He hasn't tasted it in a while.
I mean,
It's kind of intoxicating. Kind of wants to
yeah.
drink this guy dry.
No, we're good.
That's a hard time stopping.
Well, he's a lot of will save.
Yeah, well, I can make a will save against that. Yeah.
You're fine. It's not necessary.
Is he lawful good?
If he is, no.
If he is, no.
Wait, what?
What?
Well, I'm
Not
just saying
Not good at all.
I get bonuses for feeding.
He's not good at all.
The Duke's not good?
No.
Oh. Well, what is... Oh, wait, hang on.
Well, you take
I gain
chaos
a
next.
+1 resistance bonus on will saves for an hour, and then I gain a +2 resistance bonus on all saves against spells and effects from creatures that have the same alignment as the target of the feeding.
All right.
So, that's why I asked if he's lawful good, because, you know, that would be good.
Sure. Yeah. You can basically drain him until how much? How much did you do?
I did 4. But I'm just gonna
4 points and knock him out.
drain him until he's on the brink of death, and then knock him out.
You can knock him out.
Then I'll hoist him up, and we're good.
Good.
So Zacharias, about this all these like broken table legs everywhere. Should we clean this up?
So what will you do with him?
Bring him back. Well, actually, let's figure out where this tunnel leads, and then bring him. Me and Kyron will figure that out, and then bring him back to the rest of the party.
Sure. The tunnel seems to be fairly long, though.
Let's bring him back and then figure out where the tunnel leads.
We don't really care where the tunnel leads. We got the Duke.
Well, it
That's what
Could be
matters.
interesting, I suppose.
Well, Kyron doesn't care. Yes.
Marcus comes back with the Duke on tow, in his arms, and Kyron behind him. Most of you have just sort of begun wishing to travel down that way.
Zacharias looks at looks at the Dukes. It looks a bit worse for wear, but that's to be expected, I suppose.
If Zacharias is to turn and look at Azurius, his eyes have like this gleam right now, and like this toothy, bloodthirsty smile, almost what you'd imagine a vampire having.
Well, speaking of toothy, bloodthirsty smiles, you can definitely tell Marcus's helmet is off and his mouth's a bit red.
Oh, I guess we should bring him to the fire axe immediately. Looking at the others to get this business over with.
Hair is all tousled up and stuff.
Did you wrestle with him? What is this?
Yes, he did.
You know, I don't care. Azurius will grab the Duke off of you.
It was rather entertaining, actually.
Bring him to the fire axe. We might even invite our Baroness friend in the suburbs if she wants maybe to take a look at his demise.
I think she'd enjoy it.
So, do they think he's dead? Like, does he look dead? I mean,
No, he doesn't look dead.
does he look close to dead? That's the point.
He looks unconscious and weakened.
Hooray!
Was there another room or something at the end of the tunnel? Where did he hide?
There was a hatch that led up into another tunnel, and that's where we caught him. Well, where I caught him.
I see.
And there was more tunnel, but we didn't explore that way. It seemed quite long.
Yeah, might lead outside of town or something like that. Yes, we'll. That seems like something we could or should actually take a look at. Zacharias looks around, asks Cash if she could send Chloe down that way to scout it out for us while we go to the fire axe.
I don't see Chloe on my token though.
I'll drag her down for you.
Thank you.
Second. There we go. There's a Chloe. It's kind of hard to aim, but there you go.
Well,
Also, does the Duke have anything on him?
He has a
Oh,
rapier.
well, he has all his clothes and his rapier and such.
Should probably remove all those clothes. He doesn't deserve really to have clothes on him, I think.
And
Doesn't
we should
deserve
definitely
clothes.
remove the rapier.
Basically, he's going to be stripped down to having nothing.
Yeah.
well, Cash will send Chloe to scout ahead.
Sure. You strip the Duke down, and you see that he has sort of a small sack over one shoulder, whatever he grabbed. In it, you find a potion of cure light wounds and a potion of invisibility.
Okay.
Which invisibility is kind of nice.
On him, under his shirt, you find basically his shirt. As you pull it off him, appears to be a chain shirt. As a matter of fact, a +2 glamoured chain shirt.
Oh.
He also has a +2 rapier, and a silver dagger, and a signet ring of the House Davrin. It'd be worth about 500 gold pieces. In addition to that, he has on him 4 days worth of food in sort of small rations and a water skin.
Well, the signet ring I think we can give to the Baroness. She might want that.
A trophy, as it is, or a souvenir.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Potion of visibility, cure light wounds, +2 rapier, silver dagger, +2 glamoured chainmail, and the signet ring and trail rations, basically. All right, all of that accounted for. We can deliver him to the fire axe.
And yep, we should definitely invite.
Yeah, and we should definitely
one.
invite.
Yep.
Our dear lady friend from the suburbs.
So where do you go with him first?
We go with him to the fire axe.
Directly. All right.
Yes.
Marcus can take a detour to.
Actually, while you go up there, Zacharias can certainly he can spend a few spells to quickly get to the Baroness and back. He sees potential in her and he wants to do her a favor, so he'll grab the signet ring and teleport to the Baroness quickly.
Sure.
Basically, arriving outside of her door, because outside the gates, he wants to be polite after all. He's, she's a gentle lady, and he wouldn't want to intrude upon her.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will announce him being outside the walls by shouting up in his imperious wizard voice, floating above the ground as he is.
Sure.
And demand to see the lady of the house.
Well, the guards seem to recognize him as they open for him and allow him inside.
Yep.
And he's asked if he wants a cup of tea.
No, he wants to see the lady of the house immediately.
Oh, well, she is in her chambers and does not wish to be disturbed right now.
Then he tells the guards that he will go and disturb her because Zacharias is calling for her, and this is something she would not want to miss, whatever she's doing.
They seem very uncomfortable, and one of them says that he doesn't have to and that he will do it. And he then leaves. The other one sort of stands uncomfortably looking at Zacharias, shifting his weight, doesn't really know what to say.
Zacharias.
Ask what do you think of the weather?
Zacharias glares at him with his icy, dead, void eyes. And then he said, weather is fine.
Bit cloudy.
Then the Baroness, comes walking down the hallway, seeming to be in a great mood.
Mm-hmm.
She bows to Zacharias and sort of greets him, asking, how can I be of service, my lord?
We managed to acquire something just now, and since the wares are a bit of a fresh produce, it might spoil very easily, and thus, as a token of good intentions between us, I thought to inform you because you might want to observe the proceedings. He, from his coat pocket, he fishes out the signet ring and holds it out in front of her.
Sort of reaches out for it.
Yeah, he lets her take it.
Takes it and looks it over, and then sort of her eyes sort of glitter a little bit as she looks at Zacharias, and for a second he thinks that she's going to hug him, but she doesn't. And then she looks at him and says, "Might not be very much interested in seeing the proceedings there."
Very well. The crowd is a bit rough, but since you are with me, you will be perfectly safe. I guarantee it. Also, view the ring as as keeping of our bargain. Zacharias reaches out. He stretches out his hand, a palm up, basically waiting for her to put her hand in his.
Oh, she sort of smiles, suppressing a giggle as she takes it.
Right, and Zacharias teleports to the throne room of Sakura Fireaxe.
Sure. Well, you appear before the others.
Yep.
Because that's faster than walking. And you appear in this throne room. There seems to be some discussion going on. Not a lot of people, though. Fireaxe sort of sitting alone currently. Sort of slumped back. He seems halfway asleep at the moment. Probably doesn't get a lot of that, being the Lord of Bugbears. He does seem to have blood sort of splattered on the floor next to him. Most likely someone didn't like what they were told to do.
Yep, Zacharias, appearing grandly as wizards do, sweep out with his coat like the giant. For a second, it looks like the giant wings of like a raven or something as he lands on the ground. And then it says, fire axe. We have
He
some
looks up sort of suddenly, sort of. Huh?
We have a little bit of business to discuss pertaining to what we talked about when we first arrived here. Sakurai's motions to whatever rabble is here. These people. I don't know if you want him to stay, but we have caught the lord of the city. He's on his way here now.
He looks around. The only one meeting his gaze is a what is clearly a frost giant chieftain.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Standing around. And he sort of looks at the others, narrows his eyes at them. They all lower their gaze for him as well. The fire says there'll be no problems.
Good. Now may I present...
You actually caught him.
Yes, it was quite simple actually. If one has the ears to hear and the eyes to see, it is usually easy to find what one seeks, especially if you're a wizard. He smiles.
Yeah, he looks to the Baroness, who in turn frowns deeply. Sort of wrinkles her nose.
Zacharias makes a motion, towards the Fireaxe and Baroness. Lord Fireaxe, may I present the Baroness Venya? She is under our protection. We have made a bit of a deal with her and decided to show her the spectacle of the Duke's demise. He smiles.
He nods, sort of slowly seem to cheer up a little bit. He says, so where is he? He says he nods to Venya, not paying her a whole lot of attention.
That's fine. On his way, the rest of the group is bringing him naked through the streets, I believe.
I sort of frowns and says, I'd hoped to do that myself. As he smiles, I suppose I will have to let you take that honor.
Oh, well. It didn't mean to steal your thunder, Fireaxe. It's just...
I've actually been meaning to talk to you about something. Sort of grumbles as he looks, and at this point, the others step through the door.
All right.
As he looks over Zacharias' shoulder to the door.
Right. Yeah, certainly we can have a little friendly conversation.
So, they have arrived. That stands.
Sorry, we're late, Fireaxe.
It looks around. I'm not going anywhere. Not at the moment, at least. Just snorts a little. As he looks around at his people. Come in here. Let me see what you got.
Azurus, who will probably have his wings spout since he doesn't like walking around the city, just tends to fly over it. Will bring the Duke straight over.
Yeah.
In his leap of fire.
He's still unconscious, and as Sakurad looks at him, he sort of nods slowly, and then his grin is broadening. You took everything he had?
Everything we could find.
He shrugs, as well as any bugbear. Yeah, he looks at him and says, sort of turns around to the people, to his minions gathered around. As he spreads out his large, sort of furry paws, almost. We have caught the Duke! A ceremony we hold tonight, but first, he looks over by the barrels. Halthus, get over here! Behind the barrel, a well-known character bows and walks closer. Yes, Sakarat. It's my pleasure to serve. Varys looks at the Duke and nods for Sirius towards Halthus and says, I have taken the liberty of allowing your friend here some work, as I promised him the first 5 days of the Duke's capture.
Sakurai smiles. That seems to be a fitting reward for someone as loyal and dedicated as Halthus.
Sakurai's like, I lost a bet.
Interesting.
Halthus grins.
I will move towards Halthus. Very well, Halthus. Enjoy this toy. Just make sure he's still somewhat alive for straight afterwards.
As you wish, my lords. May I say that I never had such opportunities as you have showered me with. in my old employ.
Marcus will make sure to tell Halthus to be careful with the blood because he's missing quite a bit.
Other says, I see. Grins. That looks. Now, after that, I intend to do what I would do with him. That's right. I hope you have no sentimental value towards him. So it looks to all of you.
Zacharias quirks an eyebrow towards the Baroness and...
Zurius also looks.
She just looks after Halthus, sort of a little disappointed.
Oh. We can go down to the dungeons if you really want.
I have some minor things I will do. I wish to convey to him before his untimely demise.
He shrugs. Timely, if I say so. I've been hunting this man for so long. He shrugs.
Either way,
We'll eat him.
that sounds like a lovely way to finish him.
I seem to have begun the feast early.
Oh my, sorry.
He looks at them. If you were one of mine, I would behead you. He says it with a grin. Impressive work, to all of you. He says, you shall be together as a group. He looks at you. I think that's most fitting. Granted the title of General of the Horde, with the loot and rights that such a title would bear.
Okay.
Looks at you.
General, not the title I've always looked for, but I mean, I'm thankful for the honor.
General of 2 armies now.
And I hereby command it. I, Sakarot of the Fire Axe, Lord of the Horde, grant these humans.
And
He sort of nods to Cash. The rights and powers of a general of the Horde. I shall gather for them each 5,000 gold pieces worth of loot taken from us, the other generals. In addition, they can take any slave they wish from any one of you. He looks at every single one of them. Most just lower their heads, although some angry growls are heard. Looks at you. The slave pens are close. We'll grill most of them in 5 days when the Duke is done. You can take your pick.
Zacharias bows. Excellent.
I'll bring the money tonight.
Wonderful. Zacharias turns quickly to the Baroness. I am sorry, Baroness. I thought the beheading would commence immediately and didn't want you to miss it. If you wish, I will escort you down to the dungeons and you can observe some of the proceedings down there. If not, you are of course welcome to return for the festivities tonight.
Shrugs. I think the spitting and grilling should be enough.
Excellent, excellent. Now then. Zacharias looks about. I will then bring you home, since you have seen the most of the deed done. After that, he sort of looks to the rest of you. I will meet you at the slave pens.
Chiron will speak up at this point. Before you leave, Baroness Fireaxe, does the name the Storm... I forgot the name. The Stormborn King ring a bell? Supposedly Lord of all Eagles?